complete. The cat has been kicked, my drink has been refreshed, and now I'm going to start the New Game Plus. Again, I'm going to go with story mode, and the reason being so I can explore at my leisure, lower risk of death while searching for flavor text throughout the world. I'm not going to find it all unless you're willing to endure a frozen screen while I quickly run off to research it and find out where the next data node is. So we're going to go with story. And I have just about everything I could need in terms of resources. I'm going to get rid of some of it for the sake of one little story at the beginning. Earth, the far future, nature has reclaimed yada 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 yada. Everyone died, but somehow not everyone died, and humanity is back, and we're primitive, and women club the men and drag them back to their caves. See, and I'm sitting here, I'm watching the loading screen, and realized I did not put a sock on the sleeve for my thing.
Rost?
Yes?
Rost?
Who is it?
Rost?
I'm over here.
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Okay, I have tutorials galore. Inventory. I have all the things. Quick, we'll establish a save. All right. Oh, these target dummies. If you're playing a new game, you get an achievement for knocking them all down. Again, I've already platinumed the game, so...
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
And I'm also, again, I'm not going to skip through the dialogue.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Needs an intervention. He's planning suicide. No. Amazingly enough, though, they do include a little bit of mental illness in here.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right, see you at the North Gate. I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Yeah, but we're gonna work on Odd Grata first. When you are new to the game, wow, train of thought derailed. There were no survivors.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong. The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
That's it. When you first start out the game, there is a number of small quests within the Embrace to help you level up so that you're not going out into the world where am I going? Alright. Expect that to happen a lot. I frequently check the map and resources and all that fun stuff. Okay, dead watcher here, and there's destroyed watchers all over the place. Usually you can grab a few shards, maybe some wire,
What's she doing here?
She lives here, you jerk. That's right. I turned off that compass. Let's fix that. There we go. Raccoons, foxes, new to the game, you are going to want to gather up skins. Oh dear God. That's a thing I did not do, and I should do that. Let's pause a moment. Okay. Skills. They're going to make a huge difference. The only ones that meant nothing to me were the double shot and the triple shot, where you send more arrows than are necessary. They never made a difference as far as I could tell. I've got all the good skills. Silent Strike, kind of funny. It's one of the first ones I got, and you can sneak up behind these machines and basically kill them by stabbing them in the butt. So there was a lot of butt stabbing going on for me to get my kills in. Pretty amusing. Resources. Junk. All sorts of garbage. Actually, a great deal of it is needed for crafting ammunition, but if it says next to it for sale for shards only, like, where are you? Selling for metal shards, used for. That's it. That's all it's good for. So, you sell it. You get the shards. You're going to need the shards early on for crafting weapons, for buying various items. Traders demand shards and parts and...
Oh, Mother, when my name was called to the mountain, you did not speak it back. You kept it close to your heart. I know, even when my belly and hands are empty, that you hold me in your embrace.
So you think, Arana. So you think.
Hello, Grata.
Oh, Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All-Mother, and provide for me once more.
Don't worry, Grata. I'll hunt your rabbits.
All-Mother, I hear your voice on the wind. I would count your blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
So it's rabbits and your trinket you need this time. Okay, I'll find you at your camp.
A lot of quests in these adventure RPGs are go get the thing,
The
bring
snow's
me
got a
the
bite
thing.
out here.
Hunt the critters until you find the things, and then these little buggers respawn quick. Watch her cheat. Nope. Don't eat your cheat. Shoot him in the eye. Fire arrows will destroy everything. Look, I got a modification. Modifications increase damage, excuse me, improve secondary effects, even rate of fire. So, you'll want those buggers. Now, while the dialogue says you'll get rabbits, you can really hunt any beasties, and that'll do the trick. But when I did this, there's rabbits everywhere. All the rabbits. These resources, eventually you'll need to gather them up to make various elixirs to help resist fire, cold, electricity. Oh, I botched that pretty good.
Tasty.
Yummy. Wow. Did I? Nope. Well, I nailed a rabbit by accident. Like that.
Okay, Grata said her prayer beads were at the eastern overlook. It's not far from here.
There's another game I've been playing, and Just Cause 3. Main character is a grappling hook. I almost just attempted
Brave
to.
trail up the rocks is close by.
Alright, cheat time. Okay, these particular arrows I can make 12 at a time. So if I choose to make 12 or 2, it's going to use the same amount of resources every time. So it's better for me to wait until I
Grata may
actually
be
need
devout,
12.
but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
I don't know what she thinks the fast way is, but she's insane. The handholds are usually fairly well marked, and if you don't know where to go, if you, for example, I'm pushing up right now, she starts reaching for the next one. So, yeah! I missed Webbit. You ready to get back up there, or do I have to go all the way back down? I got it.
So much for being careful.
See? Old guy playing poorly. This time, instead of being fancy, normally you cannot take aim from up here. Nope. What am I doing? Oh my god. I love when I do stupid things like that.
This looks promising.
Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at the giant tentacled things on the mountain. Look at the smoke rising in the east. That's great. Destruction and death. Okay. Now, this is one one way of getting down from a high place, and it's insane. There are times where I do this, and my heart leaps into my throat. I don't. Oh dear God. Craziness.
Scrabbling a bit.
I sure played this with a friend, and she just went charging forward. Told you I'm good at this. Uh-oh. Music that indicates tension. I could die. Or, you know, I could go talk to Thok.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
What about the magic berries that instantly heal you? Don't you know about those? I have those. Obviously a game mechanic for the main character that works for no one else in the game.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first and it tore up my leg. I barely got away and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
If I gotta.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Okay, we'll take care of that shortly, but first... let's get that food to Grata. It's a neat bit of writing that is coming up.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Because, you know, outcasts are not supposed to speak or be spoken to. And Grata gets around it.
There's Grata, all alone with Allmother, the only way she knows. Good news, Grata. Once again, Allmother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads, too. Just try not to lose them again.
All Mother, each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
Oh, Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
All Mother,
See,
hear me as I count off my years of devotion from these beads.
so Grata, in her wisdom, is able to circumvent the ruling of no talking by praying. The whole psychology of being an
The
outcast,
scrapes.
talking to All Mother or to oneself, it's how Aloy is able to narrate the story at times for us. Let's go quest in her mother's footsteps. Nope, we do not need shock wax. Where are we going? Alright, we can do that. Getting around becomes infinitely easier. What?
It's your sister, Alara!
Oh dear God. It's your sister, Alara. Oh dear God. Oh jeez, Edith.
Are you out there? Brom, can you hear me?
Must you shout, I'm right here.
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Dun dun dun.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What did the forensics team bring back? Did you send samples to the lab? Yeah, I don't think they have any of that.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more. But he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead. But I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Brom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
So Brom is schizophrenic. And I just found that interesting to toss in as a little side quest.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Once again, craziness.
Here we go again.
Scrappers. Scrappers are actually all the machines that are out here serve a purpose. The Watcher's Watch. The Striders are actually gathering organic material for fuel.
Good meat.
Can I see junk? No, I need skins. I need boar skins for a later quest. And these little scavenger boxes only become available after you've unlocked one of the skills. The weather is sometimes truly annoying. Plain and simple. Makes me nuts when it obscures my vision and I can't see what I'm doing. Run. Oop.
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Oh, Arana's voice. It's special. Oh, I'm killing the beasties because, health potions are actually just meat slurry.
Yeah, get rid of them, please!
It's a start.
Take those watchers down! Thanks for saving me from those machines. Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
And my Game Boy. Okay, it's raining, so of course there's the sheen of water on their faces.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know, I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Oh, dear God. Why such a grating voice?
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know, but I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Storm's been in the air for a while.
Yeah. Early on, this quest allows you to get an upgrade to your spear. A +1, which I honestly don't know what that means. A +1 what? Okay. It's time for us to put our focus to work. See, this always makes me a little nuts, because that boar looks like it's on one side of the rock, and it's actually on the other. The health potions, as they're saying, they're just meat slurry. Just, you put the meat in a blender, and it becomes a potion you drink to get health back, and I don't know how that works. Just, ew. Yeah, I guess we're going this way. Well, that would have worked out better for me, but I don't care. I'm out with Sun.
Arana's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
Hey, bunny. Because this is story mode, the damage I take won't really be that intense.
Cradle.
The village of the damned. I'll pass through that town a little bit later, and maybe we'll get treated to some of the horrible dialogue. Okay. I don't know what that's all about, but...
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
They have little mechanics in the game that can be irritating, but they're also nice little touches. Can't sprint in the water. Just as in real life, you can't really sprint in knee-deep water. It's not easy. So you can't do it in the game, and when you want to, it easily makes you a little nuts. Okay. These campfires are a blessing. The more you uncover, the better off you are. Because it allows you to fast travel. Crafting. Travel. See? You can make fast travel packs, and look at that. It requires meat, it requires sticks, and I don't know how all these things help you fast travel, but that's what they chose. So, the thing is, in my inventory, I've got the golden fast travel pack, which means I don't need the disposable ones. Where'd you go? Ah, a weasel. And a fox? There are no weasels. In the frozen wilds, they introduced badgers. And every time I encountered a badger, I'm just doing badger, 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 badger,
There.
badger, badger, badger.
Time to get that spear.
I need help. Alright, let's... get out the boom wires.
Everything's quiet.
That was scary. Wow. Story mode really is all about the one shot, isn't it? Now, I can disarm traps.
Can stop tensing up.
Which is what these wires are. So, I didn't waste resources. I'll get my toys back. What? Hey!
A well-made weapon. Arana will be happy to have it back.
I just got a scrapper lens, and that's actually what you need to get the tripcaster that she wants. But it's already in your special inventory right at the beginning. And here's the spear we just got. Alrighty. Sorry for my little idiosyncrasies. I just like to eliminate those little exclamation points for some strange and goofy reason. Okay, we are near Karst. So we are going to stop by and sell some stuff. All
Looks good.
all merchants in the easier games have a sample box that you can get for free. So if you're just starting out, take advantage of those.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
Having exhausted all the dialogue, now, yeah, I could buy the Tripcaster. I have no reason to buy the Tripcaster. All of these weapons are garbage compared to what I'm carrying. He does offer a selection, and there's the sample box. I'll grab it so you can see what's in it. You do have the option to buy items back, but it's limited. I'm going to say somewhere between 10 and 15 items. Never actually looked it up, never actually paid attention. But if you sell a whole slew of items, specifically modifications, then buying them back after a bit are virtually impossible. So, we will sell the modifications. I need none of these. I actually don't need these either, so I'm gonna dump. Yep. Dump all these. So you can sell en masse. En masse. Yes. Still need those health potions though. Resources. Sell the garbage. Watch your hearts. They're like a dime a dozen. Don't need the sparkers nearly as much as some might imagine.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
Okay, let's take a look at that sample box. Usually it has a fast travel pack or two, and resources, traps if you use them. I prefer to use the tripcasters. Let me modify. Here's my tripcaster, and you can see the statistics on the side there. They are absurdly high because, actually, that's what it looks. It appears to be normal, but later I'll take a look and it'll say, like, for damage for the blast wire, it's got 2,000 damage, what have you. So it does absurd wreckage. We'll work on the Forgotten in a bit. What am I missing? There's Drek. Is Drek? Oh, look. Sticks. You do need them for crafting, carrying capacity, as well as arrows, as taught in the tutorial. And I'm gonna go through that town now.
Save this for later. Good thing I'm shunned, or I'd actually have to talk to these idiots.
Maybe the car just seek to make amends with us. The proving's as good a time as any to start.
Vala's going to win the proving. I'll bet on it. It's after her mother died.
The outcast's pushing her luck these days.
Don't say hello. You're not allowed.
There are these supply crates scattered all over the place.
As if my day couldn't get any worse.
That was nice. Alright, I didn't hear it, but my all-time favorite line from these people was, it's the outcast. Oh, mother, please make her go away. And yeah, you can hunt the fish with a bow and arrow, so go figure. But, oh, mother, please make her go away. Their belief in All Mother is somewhat humorous, but also understandable. You'll find out who All Mother is eventually. You get more experience for knocking off parts.
Now they're hunting me.
And stealth kills. I hit the canister, what the heck? No, wrong thing. Okay, y'all saw that, right? Ah! And of course, the danger of fighting music kicks in. I shot that canister dead on, and it did not come off. I can see the... Uh-oh. Oh, danger music is over. Great, apparently there's a casing on it. I will stab a strider in the butt. Butt stabbing, it's what I do.
Lights out.
Again, story mode, do not expect to be able to take down these bad boys with just one shot. And I'm just...
Oh, Mother be praised! Aloy's back! With the spear!
And Chinese food.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
And that's where you would have gotten your +1 to the spear. Again, +1 what? I don't know. I'm just doing a manual save when it goes dark like that. Let's see. We've got the other little quest. The Forgotten. Fur. Okay. The Watchers did not respawn. Do I have any shortcuts? I do not have any shortcuts. Can't fast travel. So I have to run all the way there. I am going to complete this side quest and then take a little break. Oh, I missed my turn. Yeah. Wait. You know what? That's cheap.
That's got their attention.
Fire, it destroys everything. Sometimes I've gotta kill the beasties because they're just in the way, and they will start stuff. Scrappers have a radar, so even if you're hiding in the tall grass, as was suggested in the tutorial, that's not going to keep you hidden from them. The same applies to Longlegs and Thunderjaws. Thunderjaws, Thunderthighs, Thunders, Thundercats. Hey! Hold this arrow for me. Oh, Brom.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
What's going on over there? Who does more damage? 280? 490. Oh, we're gonna use you.
This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those Watchers.
bitches.
My ex thought she was saying snow chill bitches. So it's like snow chill bitches, which is just silly. Why would you say that?
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp.
Alright, where am I? What am I doing wrong here? There we go.
Whose knife is this?
Yep.
Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here. Fresh as it comes.
My one complaint about the sound. Every now and again,
There, a bucket.
there's an echo. Missed that. I missed it again.
Did someone bring the blood to the camp?
The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Aloy cheats because her focus does all the tracking for her. I don't think she'd know a human footprint if it were made of neon. Come on. Took you long enough. Takes so long to get that cue. Oddly, Dave the Watcher would never question why his friends had suddenly disappeared. Run, my little fox, run!
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from the spore. If Brom did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
Why do you think Brom did it? Not like Might be painted in blood. Brom was here.
What are those scrappers picking at? Looks like it was a watcher. Whoever I'm following made short work of it. If it's Brom, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
That's what the ladies say about Brom. He can handle his spear. Oh god, someone shoot me. Uh-oh. The exciting fight music for a brief moment.
Someone loaded these supplies. Brom was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now?
He's Meshuggah now. I actually got hurt.
It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away? Whoever I'm following isn't hunting with a full quiver, that's for sure.
Nice. Acceptance of the gay and lesbian community, fine. But the mentally ill? Not so much.
I won't listen! Not until you promise. I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen, but Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right, I'll hear you out.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things, hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No, 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 no. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brom.
See, if you go with "Are you sure?", it's more questioning, like, I don't know. Brom obviously can't be controlled, but be more empathetic.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you, but the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
See, if you say he's a danger to others, he gets abandoned, but...
Brom isn't ready to return to the Nora, but I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Brom. I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All Mother's eternal memory, and may the Forgotten leave you be.
Am I gonna get hurt? Nope.
This will wash away the scent for now.
Okay. Yeah, we got a reward box. So, that. Yeah, these remarkable reward boxes, you can get them from completing quests, and occasionally you'll run into people just fleeing machines or bandits, so they'll say, Savage, come here, let me reward you, and thank you so much for the thing you did, and all that good stuff. What new and exciting resources have I received? There we go. And more traps. Okay, so those are all the quests we've got in the opening, besides the main quest. And we are not far from that at all. So what I'm going to do is make my way to that point, save my game, and call it a night. Because while I can basically play this game forever, it is getting a little late. Oh yeah.
What are they hunting out there? Beyond the embrace. It can't be just one machine.
The jumping animation and mechanic in this game is... it's always more of a two-legged jump upward instead of a one-legged leap forward to cover some real distance. It's... yeah. So, this is it, people. I'm calling it a night here. Thanks for checking in to watch the video.
You're here.
And, yeah, I'll continue this little adventure tomorrow.